Hey guys, this is Lammers of Invoked 101, and today I am doing my Cyber Dragon deck profile. I've been getting tons of comments on this deck about, oh, well, you needed to do this, or oh, you needed to do that, and I just felt that, you know what, I'll just put out another one for you guys to look at. So this one went 4-1 at the Savage Strike Sneak Peek, and the week before that it went 3-1, and at the Savage Strike Sneak Peek I almost went 5-0, but I got distracted by one of the opponents across from someone sitting next to me, and it caused me to get distracted and I didn't win. But that's on me, I just needed to pay attention a little bit more. But anyways, I'm going to talk about Cyber Dragons. I'm going to talk about this deck and what is different about it. I think this is a pretty good build. I really like this one, and there's nothing I would really change about it. Of course, I do have other decks waiting in the wings to be finished, so if you guys want to help out with that, there is a link in the Patreon down below. So feel free to check that out. Without further ado, I'm going to talk about the monsters as I always do. We're starting off with 3 Cyber Dragon, just the standard one. He's a combo extender. He also starts, if you go second, you can special summon him for free, which could start you off on the path to making Mega Fleet, which turns into a Zeger, and then it just snowballs out of control from there. So there we go, 3 standard Cyber Dragon, who is very important for plays involving this guy, Cyber Dragon Core, and you can see that we got a little bit of glare from the light, but that's okay. It's not too bad. Cyber Dragon Core is amazing. He searches any Cyber Spell or Trap whenever he's normal summoned, and then he's also a machine dupe target, and when you machine dupe on Core, he becomes Cyber Dragon, so you can special summon 2 of the regular Cyber Dragons. He has a graveyard effect to summon any Cyber Dragon monster from the deck by banishing himself, but you have to have nothing on. You have to have no monsters on the field. 3 Cyber Dragon Hertz. This is one of the new guys from Cybernetic Horizon, so I guess he's not too new since we're 2 sets past that one. Hertz is really cool when he's discarded, or when he's sent to the graveyard. You get to add a Cyber Dragon from your graveyard or deck to your hand, and it does have to be standard Cyber Dragon, but if you're grabbing it out of the graveyard, it can be any of the Cyber Dragon monsters, at least the ones that I run. And then he also has an effect of when he's special summoned to become level 5, but you only get one of his effects each turn, so you can't fully utilize him, but he is really good with Galaxy Soldier, and of course is a machine dupe target, so very cool with the Hertz. And then I'm playing 2 Veer. Veer is just a combo extender. He summons himself when Cyber Dragon is summoned, and then he also gives them a 500 attack and defense boost, which is pretty cool. And a little fact about Veer is that his defense when he's on field is 21 and his attack is 16, so he has a reversed Cyber Dragon stats. And then the last Cyber Dragon I play is Dry, or Dre, whatever you want to call him. I play 1 copy of him because I feel like you still need to play 1 copy. He's not awful, but he's not great, and I end up usually siding him out when I play. But that is it for the Cyber Dragon monsters, so we'll set them to the side, and we will continue with the non-Cyber Dragon stuff. To start, we have 3 Galaxy Soldier. This guy is amazing. Another extender. Loads, just amazing. Great for linking, because he's a machine, so he's really good for link summons in this. I actually end up summoning this off of another card in the extra deck that I will tell you guys about when I get there. Just a pretty good card overall, and also like loads your hand and stuff. 1 Eltanin to break extra link boards. This might end up coming out because I haven't needed to use it too often. I used it against Altergeist once to just nuke their monsters and make everything go away, but so I may end up cutting him from the deck for something else. 1 Kaiju. It's searchable and it's a Kaiju. There's nothing really more to say about that. And then here's the part where the budget players are going to start hating me, but they might not, because these cards are actually about to become pretty cheap. I play 3 Ash Blossom now. Ash Blossom is amazing. It's pretty dope right now, and I can't see myself playing anything other than 3 in this deck anymore because this is incredible. 3 Effect Veiler. It's a light hand trap, so it works with Galaxy Soldier, and it also is just pretty good in general. So Effect Veiler is pretty good in this upcoming format, I feel. And then 2 Ghost Ogre, another light hand trap. Ghost Ogre doesn't see too much play. I don't end up citing this out a lot because a lot of the decks I end up going against, Ghost Ogre can hit. I used at the sneak peek, I played against Danger Spirals that were using Orcus Nightmare and Galaxy Tomahawk, and this was able to hit the double helix, which was pretty cool. So yeah, that's really it for the monsters. I like this monster lineup. I think that's the way to go. Although my monsters haven't really changed, except for the hand traps. 3 Cyber Emergency. This is pretty standard. Searches a Cyber Dragon monster or a Cyber Eltandon. 2 Rev System. I think I was playing 2 Rev System in the last one. I don't quite recall, but I definitely like playing the 2 Rev System. Being able to Monster Reborn a Cyber Dragon is awesome. And then 1 Repair Plan. I think I was playing 2 in the last one, but Repair Plan at 1 is amazing. Whenever I see this, I see this when I need to see it. Because I'll search it. Because if you open Emergency, you search this. If you don't open Emergency, then you're just not using this that turn, and it doesn't really matter. But that's it for the Cyber Skulls and Traps. 3 Machine Dupe, just mandatory at this point. We have 6 targets in the deck. This thing is insane. Not much more to say about this. This is an amazing combo extender. Just popping off. It's almost like an extra starter card, really, because Core and Dupe is combos for days. And then 3 Called by the Grave, playing the full hand trap suite and playing the Called bys. This you don't want your Machine Dupe to get ashed, so this is the way that you stop it from getting ashed or hit or anything like that. Although there's a card in the format now that hits Called by the Grave, which is kind of unfortunate. And then for our fusion spells, 2 Power Bond and 1 Overload. I like the Power Bonds and I like the Overload. I have thought about cutting Power Bond to 1 and putting Overload at 2. I've thought about that, but currently, whenever I can use this one, I can also use this one, so I haven't really had a reason to do that, but I have thought about putting Overload to 2. And then the last card I play is 1 Monster Reborn, and that is Upside Down. But yeah, 1 Monster Reborn just because it's Monster Reborn, and I wanted another one of to fill the slot. So that's it. You'll notice that I'm not playing Instant Fusion anymore. I found Instant Fusion to be a card I cited out too much, and I just never saw it, so I cut it from the deck entirely. I didn't want to use it anymore. So let's talk about the extra deck, because the extra deck has changed. 1 Cyber End. This is for Nova. Pretty obvious. 2 Rampage. I actually make this quite a bit with the Power Bonds and the Overload. This is a pretty dope card because it just pops back row. This deck doesn't have a real problem with back row decks because I don't know. I just haven't had a problem. I've beaten Altergeist every time I played against it with this deck, and then Sky Strikers I haven't really gone up against yet with this. But I've played against Sky Strikers with Cyber Dragons and I beat them. So and then the Trickstar decks I haven't seen what the new stuff does, so I don't know about that matchup yet. But this guy's pretty dope, just sending stuff to the graveyard and setting up Hurts, setting up he's amazing. He's amazing. He does everything for this deck. 1 Fortress. I think Fortress is amazing, but I think he's only good at 1 right now. Just because in case we do end up going against a machine deck. This does work against Sky Strikers. This does work against Orcust, because they're all machines. So that's pretty dope. This is kind of like a super mega fleet against Orcust, which is insane. Sky Strikers as well, because they can put up like Hayate and Kagari or Shizuku, and then you can just fortress them and be like, oh well, sucks to be you. I just got a card bigger than Mega Fleet. So yeah, so I like Fortress because the matchups are still there, but not as often as you need them. So you can also contact fuse into this guy and the other guy with face downs, which is incredible because I kept getting like Book of Mooned a lot, or effects that would Book of Moon me at the sneak peek. So I ended up doing that a lot. And then the last fusion, 2 Mega Fleet. Mega Fleet is amazing, and I think that you should always play at least 2 of him because of the way that he works, his the fact you can just summon a Cyber Dragon and then take their Colossus with this, even if they flip you face down, is incredible. So I really like the fact that you can have, you can play the Mega Fleet like that. And the Mega Fleet, of course, also works against the Sky Striker matchup as well because it's in the extra monster zone. Anything that summons from the extra deck, this card works against, and it's incredible. that's it for the fusions. For XZs, I'm still playing the same XZs monsters I've always played, which is 2 Nova and 2 Infinity. I feel that these are like the best ones. And you can play Pleiades, there is a but I think that these are really the only extra deck monsters, the only XZs monsters you need. I have not found a reason to not play this, but I have thought about playing 3 Nova, because there have been times where I could make a 3rd Nova on my turn, and I think that would just be crazy. So that's the XZs monsters. And then for links, 1 Clayfort Genius, because he's just the generic machine link. I only made this once at the event. I ended up making it once, but that's because of the way that I wanted to link climb and then make my ending boards. So only once. Hippo Shinnigan never made the. Oh, I also used his effect against dinosaurs to negate their Lost World in OTK. Just a real quick. 1 Hippo Shinnigan, I never made this at the sneak peek, and I also didn't make it the week before, so yeah, this guy is probably going to go out for something else if I can ever find something that I want to take him out for. 2 Cyber Dragon Zeger, I definitely recommend playing 2 Zeger. I love Zeger. He's a walking limiter removal. He's amazing. Against dinosaurs, they can't flip him, and so when they go to attack him, you can make him 42, and then it instantly swings over their guy. It's pretty nuts. I like Zeger a lot. And then lastly, the card everyone was telling me to put into the deck, Summon Sorceress. I put it in. Holy crap, is this thing amazing. I've made such great ending boards with this. It makes me upset that I didn't put this in sooner, but we didn't really have it at the time. So, but we went to, like I said, the week before the sneak peek, we did go to the more competitive locals, and they had this. They had a few copies of this. They had the Ghost Ogres that are in this deck, and then they also had some Solemn Strikes, and we picked up a bunch of stuff from the locals, and this was one of the cards, and so I put it in my deck along with the Ghost Ogres, and oh my, I've been playing Cyber Dragons that way since, and I have no regrets with the Summon Sorceress. It's amazing. Like here, I can show you like kind of my ending board. I remember I ended a board with Summon Sorceress, Zeger, Nova, Cyber Dragon, and an Infinity, and I'm pretty sure there was another card on my field, but and Rampage, because I had Overload. So it was nuts. It was a pretty dope board. That's it for the main deck. For my side deck, I'm playing 3 evenly matched. This was really the only card I sided in during the sneak peek event and also the week before. I didn't really have to use the other cards, but I did feel like I needed the other card because I thought I didn't know I was going to go into time. So, but 3 evenly matched because this card's pretty dope. 3 and the band played on. I never used this. Actually, no, I did side this in at one point because there was a deck that was like all level 4s, and so I was going to use this to stop that. But I can't remember what the deck was, so I can't really tell you what it was. And then 3 Lost Wind. I sided this in against dinosaurs, and that worked pretty well. Even though it wouldn't let me target stuff for a while, but he would end up killing the token a lot, and right after he'd killed the token, I'd Lost Wind his conductor. So, you know, there was that. That's it for the traps. For the spells, I play 2 limiter removal. Oh my god, limiter removal's at 3. Yeah, I don't really care. This card isn't. I never side this in, like, ever. It's in my side deck just because in case I really need those big numbers, or if I feel like playing the super heavy OTK strategy, I can side it in. And then for monsters, Untitled Magnetic Turtle, I've never sided this in. Again, he's kind of in my extra side deck for the same reason as limiter removals, just to have it. And then 3 Firecracker. If you guys know me, you know I've played Firecracker a lot in my side deck because I think that it's hilarious and also just like the best way to do burn damage on the opponent's turn, like in time, because Cyber Dragons unfortunately cannot make what's it called, the Gaga Cowboy. They can't make Gaga Cowboy, and this wins in time no matter what if they don't have Called by the Grave. So pretty good card. That is it for the Cyber Dragon deck. So I hope this deck is a bit better. I've found that it performs so amazingly. Like I have no, like, it's insane. I love this deck, and I'm gonna keep playing this for a while. It's pretty dope. I didn't get Mega Fleeted, I did get Mega Fleeted once. I got, but that was against a mirror match. So, but yeah. Anyways, tell me what you guys thought of this deck in the comments below, and I will see you guys in the next video.